Alright, ladies and gents, I think we're just about ready to get things a-rolling today. A little bit late today, a little bit of a late start as I dropped something off my desk. A little bit of a late start. I was having some computer issues earlier. Woke up, went on my computer, and it was like, oh, you don't have enough storage to even do anything. I'm like, oh, that's lovely. I just made a bunch of storage space last night, so what's the deal? So I had to refresh my computer a couple times. Seems like everything is going good now. In terms of the stream and my computer actually working. So I think we're good to start streaming now. Just going to be a little bit late today, so apologies for that. But we are back today with another stream on this lovely Thursday evening. Today is Thursday, August 11th. And this is stream number 194. Still no stream titles, unfortunately. Ninjago episode 194 has not yet aired, so we have no idea what it's going to be called, unfortunately. We have a donation right off the bat. We have a donation from Solaris, $2 donation. Hi, how are you? Doing good, Solaris. Hopefully you are doing well as well. I appreciate the $2 donation to kick off the stream. Thank you very, very much for that contribution to the channel. In terms of how I'm doing just fine. How are you guys doing? Before we begin today's stream, let's go over our streaming schedule really quick. We stream Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Time, and as always, I will provide you guys with daily updates. If there's ever a day where I cannot stream for whatever reason, I will let you guys know via my community tab, as per usual. In terms of today's lovely stream, we're just going to be doing a casual stream here today, just a casual hangout stream. Nothing really too major going on here. Just figured we can kind of hang out for the hour and just kind of talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. I totally didn't just wake up like 20 minutes ago, so there you go. I'm going to be drinking water throughout the stream to try to ease my headache. I'm starting to have a headache as well. But hopefully you guys are doing well today on this lovely Thursday evening. Just a reminder, tomorrow is Friday, so we have trivia tomorrow for tomorrow's stream. So feel free to swing on by if you want to take part in Ninjago trivia. That'll be tomorrow's activity. There we go. And for some reason, the donations are not coming through through the super chats. Very awkward. Not sure what that's about. Is it another one of my computer problems? What the heck? If so, well, I'll try to fix that for tomorrow. Otherwise, you know. Maybe we won't have cursed woos today. Maybe Streamlabs is taking forever to actually show the cursed woo. Or maybe, you know, maybe I just missed it. Who's to say? Top tier stream name. Yeah, we don't have any stream names anymore. We ran out of episodes, so we're just going to be having the streams titled like this until we get more episodes of Crystallized, which hopefully part 2 will be coming very, very soon. The We Have Knees Club. Yeah, that's a club that we're starting now for Lego mechs that have knees. Only a couple of members are in there right now. We have Nia's Samurai Mech. We have Zane's Legacy Titan Mech. Who else is in the Legacy We Have Knees Club? Or not the Legacy specifically club, but the Lego Mech We Have Knees Club. Surely there's some other people in there, right? Do I speak Spanish? No, I don't speak Spanish. Very, very little Spanish. I can say, where's the library, but that's about it. That's about all I can say in Spanish. What about Cole's mech from Legacy? Cole's Legacy mech was, what, the one from the Thunder Raider? Or a different one? I think the Thunder Raider mech had knees, didn't it? Not sure. Who's to say? freaking out because Nia's Samurai X mech had knees. Yeah, me too. I actually put up my review for the Samurai X mech earlier today. If you haven't seen that just yet, feel free to give it a watch. It's about a half hour long, so it's a pretty long video, but I put a lot of time and effort into that video. Also, in terms of that video, the raw file was about an hour long, so I recorded about an hour of footage, managed to cut it down to about a half hour of video. So that's quite impressive, if I do say so myself. How much is the mech? What is it, 120 USD? So pretty expensive set, not the cheapest set ever, but I think it is worth it. It does have mechs, so there you go. Don't take apart that mini dragon from the set. That's already in the spare parts bin. As soon as I reviewed that set, that immediately went in the bin. All the minifigures went on the display shelf. I'm not really keeping that dragon. That dragon is pretty awful in my opinion. I do not want that around anymore. Let's see. What's the next Lego review? I'm thinking about doing the Crystal King's Temple next. I'll probably be doing that one either today or tomorrow, and doing the Ninja Vehicles next week. So next week you'll see like Zane's jet, Kai's Raider, Jay's bike, and Cole's Dragon Cruiser. That'll be next week's plan. Otherwise for this week, I think I'm just going to be doing the Crystal King's Temple, calling it good from there for this week's reviews. We also have a donation from Roblox Jedi Master Lightsaber Arena. Don't like Lloyd when he was a kid. He was annoying. Yeah, that is true. I mean, young Lloyd was pretty obnoxious. I remember back when Lloyd first, I guess, appeared in the Ninjago series. I wasn't really sure how to feel about the guy. I just kind of thought to myself, oh, this is the new bad guy after Garmadon? Oh man, they're gonna have to step up their game pretty big here with some other villains if they want to top Garmadon, which they eventually came close. But in terms of Lloyd being a bad guy, yeah, he was kind of annoying. Didn't really come off as a villainous villain per se, but I guess that's to be expected. He is Lloyd after all. We know how that story goes. And thank you very much there, Roblox Jedi Master Lightsaber Arena, for the donation. I appreciate that. Again, not sure if the Cursed Woo super chats are working today. Maybe that's just a problem with Streamlabs today, or maybe my computer is still having issues, as was the case earlier today. Either way, hopefully we will fix that issue tomorrow. New Samurai X mech is the best mech Lego has ever put out. Honestly, it's not that far off. I think of mechs that I've built, Lego mechs that I've built, reviewed, displayed, messed around with before, I think the Samurai X mech is by far one of the best ones. Articulation is 10 out of 10. Maybe like a 9.5 out of 10. They could have had a waist joint in there. That would have just been the cherry on top of the cake there. Otherwise, yeah, Samurai X mech, really good mech. The only thing that I really don't like about the mech is its head. I will be customizing that, fixing that up at some point there. I just didn't have the time yesterday to do it. Don't have the time today to do it, so I will do it at some point. Maybe this weekend. Maybe this weekend I'll do that. Is the 200th stream going to be on Discord? Here's what I'm thinking for the 200th stream, right? So we're going to be trying to stream, or at least trying to screen the Ninjago movie. That's been the plan for the 200th stream for the longest time now. I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm going to be using Discord to actually stream the movie, but I will be streaming over here on YouTube, obviously. I can't really put the movie on YouTube as much as I would love to do that. I can't do that because of copyright, so I'm thinking we're going to be screening the movie over on Discord, and on stream here, I'm just going to be providing my live commentary as the movie goes down. And you guys can hang out in the chat here if you want. You can hang out over in Discord, watch the movie. Trying to be, I guess I'm going to try to run it at two different places. You know, I can't really stream the movie over here, but I do want to provide like live commentary of the movie. Seems like fun, so figured we could still do that. I'm still in the rough stages of trying to figure out what I want to do for that stream, but that's just the rough idea that we have right now. So, you know. Just bought Jay's Evo Dragon, building it as I watch the stream. Hope it's worth it. What are your thoughts on the set? Jay's Evo Dragon is not a bad set. I like that set quite a bit. A small little dragon for Jay. I think it is pretty cute, though, especially when you take out the middle section and put in the two ends or whatever. It's a pretty small, pretty stout dragon. I like it. Not too bad in terms of, like, small-scale dragons. It's definitely not as bad as some other small dragons that we've seen before. So, yeah, kind of underrated. I think that Jay's Evo Dragon is a pretty solid set. Not so happy with the Kai Evo Dragon. Never got that set, and now its price has increased, so even more of a reason to not buy that set. Kai's Evo Dragon. Did I hear that Cartoon Network is shutting down on October 1st? I did not hear about that. Is that true? I do not care if it is true, to be honest. Cartoon Network, don't watch it anymore. Been a long time since I've actually sat down and watched that channel. Not sure if that's true, though. Thank you, Isaac1420, for the $5 donation. Yeah, for some reason, these super chats aren't working today. The Master Wu chats are delayed for whatever reason. Maybe later on in the stream, we'll get like an abundance of them. So, I don't know. Sorry about that, folks. But Isaac with the $5 donation. Who do you think is the most powerful character in Ninjago? Well, you got the first Spinjitzu Master, if you can count him as still being around or alive. I guess his presence is felt throughout all of Ninjago. So I guess the first Spinjitzu Master would be at the very top of that food chain. Maybe descending, you have Wu, Garmadon, Overlord, a couple of other characters, the Omega. I think those couple of names that I just dropped, those are probably some of the strongest characters across the entirety of Ninjago. I appreciate the $5 donation there, Isaac. Thank you very much for the contribution to the channel. Unfortunately, yeah, the cursed Wu super chats, I guess they don't work today. Rest in spaghetti. Season 3 pictures. Sure. Yeah, sounds good. Rebooted. There you go. I've been rewatching Skybound and Rebooted recently. They are so good. Yeah, both really solid seasons. I don't really have an issue with any of those seasons, to be honest. Rebooted, I think, is some type of underrated gem, especially nowadays when the popular thing to do is hate on Rebooted. I don't mind Rebooted. I've always liked it. I'll probably never go against that season. And Skybound is also pretty decent. The only thing that's questionable is the ending, which I don't even find that bad. I just think a lot of people don't like the ending, therefore they don't like Skybound. Same deal with Rebooted. I don't know. I don't mind Rebooted. I like it. I remember watching it when it came out. Maybe I just have nostalgia on for the Rebooted season, but looking through some of these pictures, it's a pretty good season. A lot of fun memories with that season. I don't even mind the love triangle, you know? I don't even mind that. So, you know how it goes. Yeah, Skybound's good. Rebooted's good. They're both good. I don't think either season deserves to be hated as much as they are. they're totally fine. Can we do a poll? Sure, we can do a poll. We have a couple of ideas. Couple of what am I trying to say? We have time in the stream. We have time to do polls. So let's do a couple of polls today. Let's do that. What do you guys have for poll ideas? All I need is funny pajama people going brrr. Yeah, that's about right. Yep, pajama people do their thing and we are entertained. Beautiful. Yeah, I don't mind Skybound or Rebooted. Solid seasons. Is the Overlord in Season 16? If you count Season 16 as crystallized, then yes. If you count Season 16 as next year's season, probably not. Or depending on what goes down in crystallized. Maybe the Overlord will win. How about that? Which ninja would survive the apocalypse? I think that's a pretty fun idea. What do you want to do for ninja, though? Because we only have 4 spaces, so we can only include 4 characters. Should we do the original 4? That's always the go-to, right? Because there's 4 slots for original ninja. Maybe we should go with that. In fact, yeah, let's do that. Which ninja would be the best in terms of surviving an apocalypse? Pretty creative idea there. Let's go with that. Let's see. Which ninja would survive the apocalypse? I read a tweet the other day and it kind of changed my perspective on how apocalypses work. You know, whenever there's like a disaster movie or like an alien invasion movie, people try their very best to survive and do everything they can to keep on living. And the tweet was like, why are people so like adamant about living through the apocalypse? I'd just die. It's like, you know what? It's not a bad idea. I mean, to be fair, if an actual apocalypse hit, what would we do? Like, what would be the process there for humanity to keep on going? These are the types of questions that kept me out of the really good schools. Which ninja would survive the apocalypse? Kai, Jay, Cole, or Zane? Take a vote. Keep in mind, you can take into consideration elemental powers, wit, smarts, vehicles, all that good stuffs. Who would survive the apocalypse? Did I see the options that Warner Bros. Is considering going forward with The Flash? I saw something like that. Honestly, with that Flash movie, if I was an executive at Warner Bros., I would vote to cancel the movie. Because at this point in time, how on earth are you going to market that movie? Like, it's already costing them a whole bunch of money to actually film the thing, get it done, do reshoots. Usually with movies, you have to double that budget in order to provide, or in order to cover marketing costs. So realistically, if the Flash movie has a budget of, say, $200 million to $300 million, double that for marketing, that movie would have to make anywhere from $400 million to $600 million just to break even. Why don't I see that happening? So I feel like at this point, you can just scrap the movie, take the L with the budget that you actually put towards the movie, but You know, that's just me. I'm not sure if some people actually want to see that Flash movie. I couldn't care less. So, do I regret buying almost all the crystallized sets? No, I've been having a lot of fun with these things, especially filming my reviews, talking about them. I definitely do not mind having most of the sets. I do not have the Golden Dragon. I'm probably not going to be grabbing that one. But the other 7, yeah, no, I don't regret that at all. I like that quite a bit, actually. I like them all together on my shelf. They look amazing together. So, yeah, no big deal over here. Opinions on Fugitive? He's alright. Solid 4 out of 10 character. Very annoying, but not as obnoxious as some other characters that exist out there. If there were to be a Fugitive minifigure, I would probably try to buy it for the collection, obviously. Maybe they should have included that in some of the crystallized sets. Can you imagine Jay's motorbike coming with a Fugitive figure? That'd be cool. Let's see. Am I getting rid of the Overlord Dragon? I am not. No, the Overlord Dragon is staying. In terms of which ninja would survive the apocalypse, most of you guys are voting for Zane. Yep, I agree with that. And Jay has the least amount of votes. Jay is definitely dying in the apocalypse. Zane easily, he's the most logical, can't be affected by any radiation. If nuclear fallout, ooh, I like that, considering all of the options there. All he needs is a power source, if he needs one, that is. In terms of emotions, he could just turn them off. Yeah, true. He could literally just be a like an emotionless faith throughout the entire apocalypse. Not a bad method there. I can totally see why people are voting for Zane. Yeah, Jay has the most or the least amount of votes. Not a lot of people have faith in Jay surviving the apocalypse. Why do I agree with that? Kai would be the survivor since the creators haven't given him development, so they will make him live. There you go. Taking into consideration the real world aspects of the Ninjago TV show. I like that. Rick and Morty Season 6 dropped today. Am I going to watch? I thought the trailer came out today, not the whole season. Maybe I misread that. Yeah, the trailer came out today. I didn't watch it. I saw it show up in my feed, and I was like, you know what? I want to go to bed. I don't care about Rick and Morty that much to stay up for the extra minute and watch the trailer. I'll probably watch the season eventually. I've seen all the other seasons, so I'll probably check out this new one when it comes out. Probably not right away, though. I'm not like a huge Rick and Morty fan, but I do like watching the show from time to time. It's funny. My favorite episodes are the ones with the dragons, and I love the episode with the snakes. The dragons and the snakes. Those are my 2 favorite episodes of Rick and Morty, for obvious reasons. Do I think you should make theories for Crystallized? Yeah, go for it. I mean, that's what the Ninjago community is known for, right? Speculating, coming up with theories, ideas, what could happen. I'd say go for it. Yeah, if you guys want to make some theories regarding Crystallized, sure. Why not, right? Sounds good to me. Go for it. Opinions on Dareth. Don't like the guy. 0 out of 10 IGN. Too much annoying BS. I don't know. Dareth is not a really good character in my opinion. He's been here for the longest time though, and I hate to say it, but he's kind of a classic character to an extent. Showing up in season 2 and being there throughout the entirety of that season. He's just kind of stuck around, and I do find him annoying. He's not the best character ever, but he is a staple of the show, so can't really argue against that. I just don't like him, I guess you could say. Do I watch other Ninjago YouTubers? Not really. I kind of just like to keep to myself, you know? I don't really watch anybody else's videos and whatnot. I wonder if anybody else watches my videos. Could not tell you. No, I just kind of stay in my own little bubble. I don't really watch anybody else. I will say, though, the Four Corners, that's probably the best Ninjago channel out there. Would totally recommend. You know. If you guys want another Ninjago channel to watch, would totally recommend that one. Otherwise, yeah, I don't really watch anybody else's videos. You guys know how it goes. Have I played Multiverses? I have not, no. It does look like fun, though. Maybe I'll try to play it one day, but as of right now, not really looking forward to it. Or not really actively trying to play it. You know what I mean. Have I watched Bullet Train yet? I have not watched Bullet Train yet. I had tickets for it last week. Had to cancel because I just got way too busy. But I hope to see it eventually. I would love to see it at some point soon. That'd be nice. I would love to see that movie. It looks awesome. Can't wait to check it out. Hopefully I'll see it before it leaves theaters. Have I watched Crystallized? I have watched Crystallized so far, and I have reviews for the episodes up on the channel. Feel free to check them out if you so desire. There's a playlist for my episode reviews, and everything for Crystallized Part 1 is in there right now, so feel free to check it out. Have I ever seen the Disney 2015 Descendants? I think I've heard of it. I don't think I've watched it though. Yeah, not really not really a Descendants fan per se. Doesn't really appeal to me. Let's see. What else should we do here? How are we doing on the Apocalypse poll? Maybe we could end that poll off. Seems like Zane obviously has the lead there. But Kai is in second, which is interesting. Cole is in third, and Jay, our poor old friend Jay, is in last place. Not really shocking in my opinion. Does Golden Power come back and Crystallized? Maybe. You have the Golden Dragons, you have Golden Oni Lloyd. Maybe Golden Power will indeed make a return. I'd like that. Fingers crossed for Golden Power coming back. That would be awesome. Will I get the Golden Dragon if it goes on sale? Yeah, if I can find it for $100 or below, I will get it. Because the Golden Dragon, to be honest, is worth about $100. That's all that it's worth to me. $100 at the most. So if I can find it for $100 or less, I will definitely buy it. Might need to wait a couple of years until the price goes down, but I will get it if it falls below that price. I've made that promise to myself. So I'm not sure if I want to get the Golden Oni Lloyd figure separately then, so if I'm just going to buy the set eventually. But I'm also not sure if the price is going to dip below 100, so yeah, no, maybe I should just buy that minifigure separately. Might go up inflation. Well, that's the reason why these sets have increased price already, right? Originally the Golden Dragon was $140, now it's $150. Lego cites inflation and the increased cost of making these sets as reasons as to why the price has increased. I don't know about that, but you know, I'll take their word for it. Doesn't mean I want to pay those prices though. Let's see. Did your NRGJ come yet? No, that's actually been in LA for the longest time. Has not moved for the past like 2 days, so I wonder what that's about. I'll probably check the tracking a little bit later again, see if it has moved. But as of right now, yeah, has not moved for 2 days. It'll probably be here at some point next week. It's kind of going through the mail pretty slowly. There you go. Poll idea, best bounty set. Best bounty. Should we include stuff like the Hydra bounty and the land bounty? We could totally just cover like Destiny's bounties because there's probably enough of those to make a poll. Yeah, there's 4 of those to my knowledge. So yeah, we probably could do a Destiny's bounty poll. But maybe we should do like the Hydra bounty, land bounty as well. I don't know. Do you guys want to do like a bounty poll? That could be interesting. Maybe we should do the Hydra and land. Tell you what, how about we do that? We'll do just the regular bounty. We'll do the Destiny's bounty, but we will also do the Destiny's Shadow. There you go. Switching it up a little bit. We'll include the Shadow, and we'll also include the Hydra bounty and the land bounty. Because with just the Destiny's bounties, we've done that before. So why don't we do this one instead? This is just all kinds of bounties plus the Shadow. Which is best? Kind of carrying off of our bracket that we did yesterday. Which is best? Land bounty, Hydra bounty, Destiny's bounty, or the Destiny's Shadow? How about that? And for the bounty, Destiny's bounty, any version counts. Just take a vote. How are you displaying your Dragon Ninja in your minifigure display? I have not decided just yet, actually. I still have all of those Dragon Ninja kind of haphazardly placed on the shelf over here alongside the crystallized sets, because those are not finalized just yet. I want to review them first. Then I'll start putting stuff away in the collection and, you know, kind of rearranging things how I see fit. So the Dragon Ninja, they are still kind of all over the place here, but I'll probably figure something out eventually after I review all of the individual Ninja vehicles, you know. After I review a set, I either box it, put it away, or put it on display. Same deal with the minifigures. I figure out what I do after the reviews. So I will figure that out eventually. Taking a sip of my water. It's good to stay hydrated. Get that hydration going, right? Do I think that the Overlord is an Oni? I think he could be like some type of exiled Oni. I think that'd be pretty sweet. Otherwise, he's probably just like the dark version of the first Spinjitzu Master. Something that exists, something that always will exist, but, you know, is just kind of in the background, operating on his own, so to speak. I think it would be cool if he was like some type of exiled Oni. That'd be awesome. Low disk space. You are running out of space on this PC. Bro, I literally just deleted like a whole bunch of stuff. What do you mean I'm running out of space on this PC? Well, hopefully we can make it to the end of the stream without my computer crashing. Not sure what else I can delete. I mean, I've deleted a bunch of old videos, old thumbnails, old audio files, and I've cleared the recycling bins, so what do you want from me, computer? I don't know what you want. I can't help you. Why don't I delete some of these quick? Excuse me as I try to make more storage space on my computer so we can actually keep streaming. Not sure what that's about. There we go. Now recycling bin. Now I can recycle you. Sounds good. Cool. Alright, hopefully that can buy us time until the end of the stream. Season 4 pictures. Sure. Tournament. Sounds good. When do I plan on doing another hot takes video? Probably not anytime soon. With these hot takes videos, they're probably not going to be as abundant as they once were. We'll probably do another one at some point here. Probably before the end of the year. That's probably what we'll do. How much storage space do you have? Let's see if I can figure that out here. How do I figure that out? Settings. Oh, settings. System. Bada bing, bada boom. Storage. I have about 300 gigs of storage, and for some reason it says I've only used about 237. So we should have enough space. So what are you telling me, computer? We don't have enough space. We have 300 gigs of storage. I've used about 237. So what the heck? Am I able to see what's taking up the most storage? Yeah, right now it's audio files. I had about, from what I could see earlier, and maybe my computer just needs to restart. Maybe that's why it's not recognizing that I've cleared storage. But I cleared out about 700 audio files that were just scrapped during filming. Usually I film something, and if I mess up, I just start over, you know? So I had 700 takes of me messing up various videos, and that was taking up a lot of storage space. So I cleared out all of those, but for some reason, the computer still doesn't recognize that I've cleared it out. Again, maybe that just has to do with the computer needing a refresh. Yeah, about 700. It was about 680 something. So I'm just rounding up to 700 there. Yeah, 700 times I've messed up. And that's only in the past like couple of months. So you know how it goes. Usually, here's a fun fact about my videos. Usually each video, unless it's like something dire, like news related, usually each one is recorded about 4 or 5 different times. I have about 4 or 5 different takes. I try to decide which one is the best. And all of these scrapped ones, or the ones that I mess up on, those just go into the trash. So, you know, there's a little bit of a fun fact about videos here on my lovely YouTube channel. Jose with the $9.99. Now you don't care about the YouTube boxing match, but I just want to let you know that Alex Wasabi just pulled out of the fight. So now KSI is going to fight Swarms, and that's an L for KSI. Who is Swarms? I think the reason why I'm not super into YouTube boxing is because I have no idea who these people are. I know KSI. Who is Swarms? Let me look you up quick. Swarms. I have no idea who you are. Let's see. He is a rapper. He has a YouTube channel. He's got Spotify. Never heard of this dude before. Never heard of this guy. Might need to look into him a little bit more, though. KSI should fight one of the Pauls again. That'd be funny. Thank you, Jose, for the $9.99. I appreciate that contribution to the channel. Thank you very, very much. Odd Ones Out got knocked out on his birthday. What, did he do YouTube boxing as well? What the heck? Why are so many people doing YouTube boxing? And plus, like I said, I don't really know a lot of these people that do YouTube boxing. It's like, what the heck, man? What's going on? YouTube boxing. Disappointed in that amount of storage space. 300 gigs is embarrassing. Well, I'm not really a huge computer person. 300 gigs is good enough for work and whatnot, so that's good enough for me. I'm not like one of these people that needs like a $5,000 gaming PC that has like a bajillion gigabytes of storage because I need to download Fortnite and Minecraft and what else do people play? Roblox and and Destiny. I'm not a gamer, so this is good enough for me. 300 gigs is good enough for me. Don't know about you guys. It's fine for what I do. Skylar or Maya thumbnail for the 200th stream. Not a bad idea. I will keep that in mind for the 200th stream. I will very much keep that in mind. What's the worst set other than the juniors? Well, my controversial hot take has always been that the Samurai X Mech, or not the Samurai X Mech, sorry, the Samurai X Cave Chaos, that one is the worst set out of everything. Maybe that's just a hot take, though. Maybe that's just a hot take. Why don't we end off the which is the best poll? Destiny's Bounty has won to the surprise of absolutely nobody. We need a $5,000 gaming PC for Fortnite. Well, I've seen a lot of people get like super... What's the word there? Authoritarian over PCs and whatnot. It's like, oh, hey, if you don't have this spec, this thing, and this thing, your PC is nothing compared to my awesome PC. And it's like, cool, I don't care, man. I've got a laptop for work. I play on my PlayStation 5. I don't need a gaming PC. But PC is better because it has better graphics. I don't care. I'm fine with the PS5 and the Nintendo Switch. I don't need no gaming PC. I don't feel like dropping a couple grand on a gaming PC. So many people in my life have told me to buy a gaming PC, and every single time it's like, nope, I don't need one. Golden Dragon at most should be 120 because of the economic crisis. I mean, yeah, it's probably a lot more expensive than it should be. Probably could have set the bar a little cheaper, right? Like 120, even that I'd say is a little bit too expensive, but it's better than 150. Gotta say that. Let's see. What else should we do here? Most likely outcome for the Ninjago franchise. All right, cool. Most likely outcome for the Ninjago franchise. Like what would Ninjago do to end? That type of thing. What do you guys have for ideas for that? How would you like to see Ninjago end, I guess? Maybe we could do that for a poll. Laptop's perfect for me. Yeah, like I got a laptop. Laptop's good for me. No reason to upgrade or anything. I've had the same computer for like the past couple of years. Worked out quite a lot for me, so I don't really need a new computer anytime soon. For Crystallized, why don't we do like just overall? What should Ninjago end with, I guess? For a poll. Because that could be fun to do. Like, what's your ideal Ninjago ending, I guess? Samurai X Cave or Ultra Stealth Raider? That's a good question. It's like, hey, look at these two pieces of dirt. Which one would you rather eat? I did have the Samurai X Cave, though, so I guess I'm going to go with that one. Never got the Ultra Stealth Raider because I never bothered because I thought it was stupid. So, Samurai X Cave, probably going to have to go with that. So, all right, let's get some ideas here. Thanos snap. So what? All the ninja die? All the ninja die. All right, there's one ending. What should we do for another ending? Flash forward of the ninja enjoying the rest of their days, doing one last whip around and spin. So we see the ninja. I'm just going to say old ninja and such. Old ninja and their... Or how about this? Just old ninja. That makes sense. What else should we do? Ooh, Ninja's Kids. Okay. I'm going to say new Spinjitzu Masters. Okay. And we have one more option. What should we do for like another alternate ending for Ninjago? What should we do there? Having all the Serpentine unite at the end. How about this? Serpentine rule Ninjago. There you go. Perfect. Alright, so for our possible endings, we have the Serpentine rule Ninjago, the new Spinjitzu Masters, Old Ninja. Ooh, Wu's Funeral. Tell you what. Adding that to Old Ninja. Old Ninjas and Wu's Funeral. And then all the ninja die. Alright. Best Ninjago. Or best possible Ninjago ending. Let's go with that, as I spell possible and Ninjago wrong. What the heck? Best possible Ninjago ending. Let me get possible up in here. There you go. All right, take a vote. Season 13 pictures. Sure. Master of the Mountain. Sounds good. There you go. Believe that Lloyd is going to be a goner. He will die for the Overlord. It's possible. It's always possible he could die fighting off the Overlord. It's always possible. I think that'd be an interesting ending for Crystallized. Lloyd dies and or sacrifices himself. Could be interesting. Any shows like Ninjago? Like, do I know any shows like Ninjago? Or do I like any shows besides Ninjago? Because both of those answers I can answer. I'd say shows that are like Ninjago. I've always said that that My Hero Academia is kind of similar to an extent, in the sense that there are people with superpowers and they fight bad guys who are also superpowered. Obviously, both stories go in completely different directions, but I'd say My Hero and Ninjago have some similarities. Otherwise, are there any other shows that I watch besides Ninjago? Yes. watch many shows. As of right now, I just finished The Boys, and I quite liked The Boys. So there's another show about superpowered people. There you go. How about that? All the ninja become broke and end up on the streets because they spend way too much on their costumes and vehicles. The most realistic ending. I gotcha. Understandable. I see. Let's see. But right now, in terms of the ending, New Spinjitzu Masters is the most popular. I was kind of hoping that the Serpentine Rule Ninjago option would have more votes. That sounds like an awesome ending. The Serpentine rise up and all the humans go underground and the Serpentine rule Ninjago after being oppressed for years on end. Yeah, sounds good to me. Scales Jr. comes back to life and reunites with his father. That'd be lovely. I would very much love that. Let's see. Remember the time before Crystallize was revealed? Everyone was speculating that Kai would turn evil/vigilante. I think that ending, or that option for Kai, that still would have been awesome to see for Crystallize. I mean, following Nia's sacrifice, that's pretty much the next logical step for Kai, right? But no, he became a teacher, which is a pretty interesting option to take Kai, if I'm being honest. Not saying Vigilante Kai would have been better, but you know, I just think that would have made a little bit more sense for his character, how we've seen him handle grief before. I mean, once Zane died, what did Kai do? He went down into the dungeons and had, like, underground fighting clubs, like with the skeletons and whatnot, right? He was known as the Red Shogun. So who's to say when his sister died, heavy quotations around the word died, he wouldn't have taken that a step further and actually went out and actually beat up criminals for real, like Batman. But no, instead he becomes a teacher. I don't know. Who's to say? I don't know. I just think Vigilante Kai, that would have been awesome to see. Fingers crossed. Do I think that Kai might get the water power since now Nia has lost hers? If Kai didn't already have fire, I'd say sure. Otherwise, yeah, Kai has fire, Nia has water. It would be interesting, though, to see what would happen if they switched powers, you know? If Kai had water, Nia had fire. It's always something that I would love to see at some point. Another donation from Solaris. Does Kai have a season? 201 donation there. Thank you very much. Does Kai have a season? I guess you could kind of argue that he has some seasons dedicated to himself. The pilots are very much like the Kai show. Kai is the main character, so maybe you could consider the pilots Kai's story. Otherwise, let's see. Tournament is kind of like Kai's story too, or at least it has a more heavy focus on Kai, especially during his Master Chen inauguration thing, whatever he was doing down there in the dungeons of the Chen's Island. Otherwise, Hands of Time is a season that Kai shares with Nia, so you could probably count that one as well. Otherwise, I'm not sure if Kai has ever had like a season solely dedicated to himself per se. Maybe Kai should have that someday. Yeah, the Fire chapter you could kind of argue is Kai's season as well, but I don't know. Fire chapter, honestly, Kai is like knocked out for an entire episode, loses his powers. If anything, the Ice chapter is more Kai's story because it follows him trying to gain his powers back. So, I don't know. One of those is probably a Kai season. I don't think Kai has ever had like a dedicated season to his own, though, unfortunately. Season 7 pictures, sure. And I just got a message. My Walmart grocery order is ready for pickup. Oh boy. Gonna be doing that after stream. Gonna go ahead and pick up some groceries, boys. It's gonna be lots of fun. Do you use the Galaxy Book 5G? No. What do I have? It is a... What are you, computer? What brand are you? Is it a Lenovo? Yes, it is a Lenovo. There you go. I like this computer. Helped me through some pretty dark times. It also helped me do a lot of work, so thank you, computer. You've put in some work. Ice chapter or Fire chapter? I prefer the Ice chapter. Why do I hate Walmart? I don't hate Walmart. I just hate going inside Walmart. It's always so dirty in there. The Walmart around here specifically is always so dirty. It smells weird. Too many people. Target, that's where it's at. You go to Target, I can actually walk inside a Target and feel like I'm not going to get my wallet snatched. In Walmart, it's a different story. I'm not a huge fan of Walmart. At least the Walmart specifically around here. What do I think about Morrow? Morrow is awesome. He's a cool villain. I like Morrow. No real complaints for the Ghost Boy. I don't mind Morrow. Walmart's the same. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. Like, Walmart is just... There's, like, something about Walmart where if you're in there for so long, if you're in there for a certain amount of time, you just feel it, like, leeching your soul. You know, it's like, come on, man. I don't want to be in Walmart for so long. The Walmart around here as well is open 24 hours. Just reinstated its 24-hour policy because of the coronavirus. It wasn't 24 hours anymore, but now they just had that reinstated. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to go to Walmart at 3 a.m. I just don't feel safe. But Target, I can go to Target like at night and not feel like I'm going to get stabbed. Clearly don't know the Dollar Tree. I've been to the Dollar Tree. There's one right next to the Walmart. Speaking of Walmarts and Dollar Trees and whatnot, yeah, there's a Walmart, there's a Dollar Tree right next to each other. And the Dollar Tree is also pretty sketchy. So Walmart, Dollar Tree, definitely on the list of like my least favorite stores to be in. Barnes & Noble, I love Barnes & Noble. Barnes & Noble is fantastic. I love Barnes & Noble. There's one right next to the Walmart. It's like all that in that little corner there. All the stores are there. There's also a Best Buy. There's also a Sam's Club. Sam's Club is another store that I do not wish to visit at any point here. But, you know, Best Buy, I like Best Buy. I can mess around with Best Buy. Also, Barnes & Noble, love the smell of Barnes & Noble. You walk in and it smells like books. It's awesome. Love it. Costco, never been to Costco. We don't have Costcos around here. I feel like I'm going to get jumped at the gas station store. I visit the gas station quite a bit. I'm there pretty much every night at like 2, 3 in the morning buying a cheeseburger, usually a Baja Blast. It's a good time. We totally recommend. But be safe if you're going to Walmart, or not Walmart. Yeah, be safe if you're going to Walmart, but also be safe if you're going to the gas station at 3 in the morning. Do you hate Stop and Shop? Never been. I don't think we have those around here. Who's my favorite ninja? Cole. You know Cole, the Earth Ninja, master of Earth and being awesome and being the best. Yeah, Cole. That's my go-to. In terms of the poll, best possible Ninjago ending, New Spinjitzu Masters had the highest amount of votes, followed by Old Ninja and Woo's Funeral. Then we had All the Ninja Die. 18% of you voted for that option. That certainly would be tragic. Can you imagine that for a second? That would be exciting. What an ending that would be. You should do a Transformers tier list. I should at some point. That'd be fun. That'd be fun to do. Ranking all of the Transformers shows or something. If I made Transformers videos, I'd already have that video done. That would already be a thing. As a Walmart employee, I hate spending 5 to 8 hours of what our customers smell like. Yeah, I don't blame you. I had a buddy growing up who worked at Walmart when we were in high school, and the horror stories that he used to tell us, yeah, it made me never want to work at Walmart. So, yeah, Walmart, mad respect working at Walmart. Huge respect to you. I just don't think I'd be able to handle that. Not at all. Ninjago movie pictures. You bet. Sure. Beautiful. Ninjago movie pictures. Actually, I do want to check this Walmart order quick, because I did order a Transformer, and I want to see if it was still a part of the order or if it was removed. Ready for pickup. Okay. But what is my... Can I see my order? Por favor? Please, can I see my order? It's not telling me. Where's my order, man? I want to make sure it's good. Where is it? I don't know how to do it on here. I will look it up here after stream. How about that? Otherwise, yeah, in terms of which Transformer I ordered, they had a bunch of the Legacy Velocitron stuff, so I ordered me some overrides. Just one override, because I like Override from Transformers Cybertron, the best Transformer show of all time. Our worlds are in danger, that type of thing. So yeah, I got me some Override. Hopefully they still had her. Said that they had 4 in stock. Hopefully they didn't all sell out during the day. Opinions on Harumi. Do you hate her or love her? I actually rather like Harumi. I think that Harumi is another one of those characters in Ninjago that is just, I guess, a huge topic of debate, I'll say. Some people hate her, some people love her. I personally think that Harumi is an interesting character. I think that her redemption is totally acceptable. Might be a hot take, but that's just my interpretation there, my opinion. Yeah, Harumi, I like her. She is totally okay. No core class Iguanus? Nah, I don't really care about Iguanus. I don't really care about that guy, so I don't bother getting him. I don't buy, like, every Transformer that I come across, but I do want to get characters that I like, you know? Like Override from Cybertron. Nice character. I liked her when watching through the Cybertron series when I was a very small child there. Do I think that Lloyd could go back to being evil in the next season? Maybe, if his golden Oni form is going to change him. I think we will find out in Crystallized. Maybe he will go dark for a little bit there. It's always a possibility. He could always go evil as a result of his Oni form. Would not be surprised. G1 Transformers is the best. G1 Transformers is certainly something. I have the whole series right here on DVD. I do want to watch through the entire series at one point. From what I've seen, though, it is very, very funny, but not in the intentional way. It's like really, it's just not the best made show from what I've seen. Need Legacy Menasor. That'd be a pretty sweet one to get. Yeah, that sounds awesome. Some people clearly don't know what good writing is. I think that writing is kind of subjective, I guess. Like, there's objectively good writing you can find in media for sure. But for a lot of people, the quality of the writing, for some people that actually dictates how they enjoy something. For some people it doesn't. Just kind of depends on who you are, you know? Do you like quality writing? Do you pay attention to quality writing? Or are you just along for the ride? Different people absorb media in different ways, you know? Also another subjective thing. Comedy. Some people may not find something funny that you find funny. Just how the world works. Excited for Inferno? Yes, indeed. I already have him. Do I have him pre-ordered? Not sure. Maybe I should add him on my pre-order list if I haven't done so just yet. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Inferno. I want to complete my Predacons. So I have Tarantulas coming, and I need Inferno. And then my collection is complete, right? I have all the other Season 1 Preds? Yes, I think so. All I need is Tarantulas and Inferno. Let's see. Poll idea. Best Overlord form. I feel like we've done that one a lot too, haven't we? In terms of polls. Why don't we do like a... should we do best Overlord form? Or is there something else that we can do with the Overlord? How about best season with the Overlord in it? Let's go with that. Best season. Obviously, should we count Crystallized or not? Because the Overlord is probably going to be in Crystallized. But we haven't seen those episodes just yet. Best season with the Overlord. Otherwise, what are our options there? Season 2? Season 3? Yeah, let's go with that. Season 2, Season 3. Legacy of Green Ninja. Or Rebooted. Best season with the Overlord. Rebooted. Alright, sounds good. Take a vote. What do you prefer of these two? It's kind of a shorter poll, but we still don't have that much time, so. Ninjago Decoded. Yeah, I don't really count that as canon, though. Like, sure, the Overlord was kind of in there as, like, his virus form still, but not sure if that's technically canon, I guess. Can you say who you think the focus character is for each season? Maybe that type of option would work better for a video. You know, that way we could go through the entire season in detail. I could actually make an argument for which character is the focus. Not sure if I could do that on stream. I will say, a lot of the seasons, though, are team seasons. Not so much individual characters. So, you know. Favorite season, least favorite season. Favorite season is Season 4, Tournament. Least favorite season is probably Season 11, Secrets of the Forbidden Spinjitzu. Yeah, let's go with that. Crystallized Pictures. Sure. Sounds good. How are Waffle and Momo? They are good. Where are they right now? Are they in the room with me? Oh, kitties. Yep, Waffle's sleeping on the bed where she usually is. And Momo, she is somewhere. I saw her earlier. She came into my room and said hi a little bit ago. Not sure where she went, though. But yes, they're both doing fine. Both doing good. Both good kitties. Oh, thought I heard Momo behind me, but I guess not. Thought I heard the little pitter-patter of her feet walking in the room. Do I know when part 2 is coming out? I do not. Could be at any point here between now and October. October is the latest release date. That's when we can expect it at the latest, because it's coming out on Netflix in early October. So we will have the episodes by October. That's good. Does Waffle sleep in your room when you sleep? Yeah, the other night actually I was laying on my back trying to sleep, and Waffle came crawling up on me and like laid down right on my chest and went to bed. I thought that was pretty sweet. Unfortunately, I had to move, so I had to disrupt her slumber. But yeah, she sleeps on the bed with me all the time. She's like a dog. Usually she sleeps down by the foot of the bed, or in the case of the other night, she just came up and just laid right down by me. So just kind of depends on what she wants to do. But yes, Waffle does sleep in here quite a bit. She likes to sleep in here when I sleep in here. This morning I woke up and she was on my chair. So she was like at the chair at the desk, ready to make a YouTube video. You know how it goes. Do I like Meowthra? Yeah, Meowthra's funny. I liked her in the Ninjago movie. Can't go wrong with a good Meowthra scene every now and then. Meowthra's awesome. No real complaints from me. Are we going to end the streams with 300 streams? Probably not. I mean, I like streaming. Hopefully you guys like watching these streams and like participating in them. I would love to stream for as long as I could. We'll probably end off the streams at some day, but not sure if it's going to be 300. I'm hoping to go beyond that, like far beyond that, to be honest. So, let's see. What did I think of Shang-Chi? Highly overrated in my opinion. It's a decent Marvel movie at best. I'd put Shang-Chi in my top 10, like near the end of my top 10 for Marvel. But still, I liked it. I liked it a lot. I thought that the Shang-Chi world was excellent. I liked Shang-Chi as a character. I liked Wenwu as a villain. I liked that movie. Pretty solid movie. Definitely a lot better than some of the other Marvel movies that are coming out nowadays. I think one of the most overrated Marvel movies is what's a good example of an overrated Marvel movie? I'm not the biggest Black Panther fan out there. I think Black Panther was the best in Civil War. That's probably the best his character was. In his own movie, it was just kind of bland and predictable and boring. I loved Black Panther in Civil War though. But Black Panther, I always rank it pretty low whenever I rank the MCU, and people are always like, "Oh, Black Panther's way too low." I don't know, man. Not really my favorite movie ever. Maybe that's kind of a hot take, but I don't know. Marvel hot take, Black Panther isn't that good. Far From Home is pretty overrated. Yeah, Far From Home has some stupid stuff in it too. A lot of the MCU movies have some really dumb things about them. Even like Iron Man 2, Iron Man 3. I think Iron Man 3 is criminally underrated, but it does have a lot of stupid things in it too. So, I agree with that. Totally. Ant-Man movies are forgettable. Ant-Man and the Wasp isn't like the most memorable thing out there, but I have a lot of fond memories with the first Ant-Man. Seeing it in the theater with my dad back when it came out, us both loving that movie, kind of bonding over it. The first Ant-Man I have a lot of respect for. And now if only it was directed by Edgar Wright, then it would have been chef's kiss. Why don't we end off the best season with the Overlord poll? Legacy of the Green Ninja and Rebooted. Legacy of the Green Ninja 1. Yeah, I'd say that had the strongest Overlord appearance, but Rebooted's Overlord, pretty fantastic as well. Can't really go wrong with those either. And of course, with only a couple of minutes left in the stream, you guys, why don't we turn things over to rapid fire questions? Let's get some rapid fire questions in the chat before we end off today's lovely live stream. Marvel has declined in quality. Yeah, that's obvious, especially with some of these recent movies, man. Recent movies and shows. I think there's just too much going on. Marvel's releasing way too much stuff. They should slow it down a little bit. What about No Way Home? Loved No Way Home. Not perfect, but really good. That's like a solid 9 out of 10 movie. I'm excited to see the, what is it called? The new version that they're releasing in theaters. The Everything is Awesome edition. I don't know what it's called. I forgot. Who's better, Evil Garmadaddy or Sensei Garmadaddy? Both Garmadaddies are good Garmadaddies. I gotta say though, Evil Garmadaddy is probably a lot better than Sensei Garmadaddy. I just think Evil Garmadaddy is more funny, you know, more Garmadaddy-esque. Should probably stop saying Garmadaddy now. Season 1 pictures. Sure, we could probably end on season 1. Yeah, let's go with that. Sounds good. Marvel nowadays is quantity over quality. That's about right. They should make a Ninjago advent calendar. I agree. I would buy the heck out of that. I'm kind of considering buying the Guardians of the Galaxy advent calendar that they're coming out with. Kind of want that one. Hut me up for the Guardians holiday special. Moon Knight, No Way Home have been the best parts about Phase 4. Yeah, Moon Knight was decent. Moon Knight's probably the best Disney Plus show that they've released so far. Still not perfect, though. Moon Knight definitely has some problems. Why don't I play Roblox? Because I don't play it. I've never played it, don't want to play it. Just doesn't really interest me. It looks like bootleg Minecraft. And I already don't play Minecraft, so I don't really feel the need to play Roblox. What are the effects of being part dragon? That's a good question. I hope we see more of that in Crystallized, right? Like, Lloyd is part dragon, right? So what are those dragon characteristics? Is he hungrier than the other ninja? Does he breathe fire? Does he have a tail? I don't know. These are just some hypotheticals I'm throwing out there. Maybe Crystallized will touch on those just a little bit. Excited for She-Hulk? Not really. Not really, to be honest. She-Hulk, or Shulk, as I like to call it, it's okay. It looks okay. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to review it. I'm just not the most excited for it. It looks okay. Is there a third biggest serpent in Ninjago? Well, you have the Devourer, you have whatever was on Chen's Island, and you have Wajira. So I guess those are like the three biggest serpents. So Devourer, Wajira, and Pythor, or not Pythor's snake. Chen and Klaus's snake. Pythor is not on that list. He's not a very large serpent. When will part 2 come out? At the latest, October. Hopefully sometime before that, though. Roblox is pretty far from Minecraft? Ooh, really? It's a really great platform with tons of amazing games. Just wish Roblox listened to the fans. Yeah, it's interesting. I am not really familiar with Roblox. I've just seen the way that the characters look, and I'm like, okay, that doesn't look that doesn't look interesting to me. Maybe I'll check it out someday. Probably not anytime soon, though. Oh yeah, you also have the Fire Fangs. True. Fire Fangs, yeah. Those are pretty large serpents. That's for sure. Ninjago or Mortal Kombat? Well, I haven't really played any Mortal Kombat games, so gonna have to go with our lovely Ninjagos. Perfect. Again, I'm not really familiar with Mortal Kombat games. Lag? I'm not seeing any lag over on my end. Might want to try refreshing the stream over on your end. Maybe that'll fix things up a little bit. Getting Kai's Golden Dragon Raider on your birthday, which is in a month. Hey, that's awesome. Fantastic. Hopefully you have a happy birthday next month, and congrats on the Dragon Raider. It's a pretty solid set. I like it. You gonna buy any new Funko Pops? Not at the moment. I don't really have any that I'm looking forward to. Maybe once they release more for Spider-Man No Way Home, maybe I'll buy a couple of those. Otherwise, yeah, I mean, Funko Pops used to collect a lot, but nowadays, not so much. Not so many Pops nowadays. I just buy one every now and then. Don't really collect them anymore. Let's see. What else should we do for rapid fire questions here? I'm going to take a sip of my water really quick. My throat's kind of doing the old scratchy. You guys know how it goes. Favorite YouTuber? I was actually thinking about this, right? Thinking about this yesterday. I was like, if I were to pick like one YouTuber to be my favorite, who would it be across all the channels that I've watched before? And I think I figured it out. One of the very first YouTubers that I watched, besides Jang Bricks, was a channel called Vanos Gaming. And that channel is probably going to be one of my favorites throughout the history of all of my time on YouTube. Gonna have to go with that one. Let's go with that one. Otherwise, Jang Bricks is up there too. He was like the first Lego channel I subscribed to all those many moons ago, way back in the day. Otherwise, yeah, Vanos Gaming, good stuff, man. A lot of classic videos coming out of that channel with like Gmod and GTA, the early days of GTA Online. Fond memories. Thoughts on the No Way Home Spider-Man set for $200? Are they making a $200 No Way Home set? Was not aware about that. Interesting. Wonder what it's going to be. Not sure. Do I have a favorite elemental power? I'm thinking water. I think water is going to be my favorite power. Nia's not really my favorite character, but water as a power, I like water as a power. I think that'd be an awesome power to have in real life, so I'd say water. Probably my favorite power. Ugh, excuse me, my voice is like messed up there. For Marvel Legends? Oh, what is it for Marvel Legends? I saw that they're releasing that 3-pack. Isn't that only like $100 though? That 3-pack? Haven't really seen anything else for Marvel Legends for No Way Home, aside from that 3-pack with the Spoodermans. Should you buy all the limited Golden Ninja? I'd say so. Golden Ninja are fun to collect. They're fun to have in terms of like the full set. I'd say that's an excellent thing to try to collect. Go for it. Favorite Ninjago episode? Island of Darkness, Season 2. Love that episode. It's the one where the ninja get their kimonos and they find the Temple of Light. Loved watching that episode when I was younger. Big childhood memory right there. And why don't we answer one more question before we wrap things up here today? One more question before we conclude today's live stream. Let's get one more question in the chat before we wrap things up here today on this lovely Thursday evening. As I yawn, I'm very tired. Can't wait to drive to Walmart Tired as heck. Let's see. If the ninja were to swap their powers for other elemental powers, what would you swap each ninja with? The powers that don't have to be the ninja team exclusively. Okay, we can answer that quick. So for Kai, give him smoke, because, you know, fire and smoke, interesting combo. For Jay, give him wind, right? Because that's kind of derivative of lightning. I think it'd be an awesome way to explore other parts of that power. For Cole, what about nature for Cole? Cole's kind of down to earth, kind of laid back, so let's give him the nature power, because why not? Zane, give him... what should Zane get? What about water? Zane with water could be fun to see. Again, just kind of like liquid ice, but I think that could work. For Lloyd, give Lloyd the power of form. How about that? Lloyd has form. And for Nia, let's give her... what should we give Nia? What should we give Nia? Poison. Because she's toxic. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, poison would work out, though. For Nia. Let's go with that. Otherwise, yeah, I'm not really sure what else these ninja would have in terms of power. Jay already used the power of wind. He did not, actually. That was a mistake in episode 10. Confirmed by many people that work on the show. Jay did not use wind. That was a canonical mistake. That was retconned. He didn't use no wind. What about nature for Lloyd? That would work. Maybe you could give Cole metal or something then. I don't know. That would work out. But of course, hopefully I was able to answer that question sufficiently. Let's go over our streaming schedule before we wrap things up here today. We stream Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Time. And as always, I will provide you guys with daily updates. If there's ever a day where I cannot stream for whatever reason, I will let you guys know via my community tab as per usual. So in terms of the stream, we're going to go ahead and wrap things up here today. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Tomorrow we will do Ninjago trivia here on stream. Same time, same place. As a little beep goes off there, apologies for the beep. So if you want to be here for trivia tomorrow, feel free to swing on by for tomorrow's stream and take part in Ninjago trivia. Otherwise, I will give you guys some hugs. There are some hugs in the chat for you guys. Thank you all very much for being here today. Hopefully you enjoyed today's live stream. Once again, tomorrow, same time, same place, we will be back for another stream. Trivia tomorrow. Be there or be a square or a rectangle or a circle, whatever you want to be. Just, you know, if you don't come on stream, you're going to turn into a square, and that's no good for anybody. Hope to see you guys there tomorrow. Thank you all so much for watching today's stream. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. Thank you all so much for being a fantastic audience, hanging out, and just being awesome in general. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a fantastic rest of your day, everybody, and I'll talk to you guys again later. Peace.